We announced in 2012 that we're going to invest 5 billion by 2020, and that is on top of the 2 billion we had already invested in the country till then. And since then, we have invested in a number of greenfield plants across the country, and we continue to invest in things like coolers, fleet, and other things. So we're on track for that investment, and we are optimistic that with the growth that we are seeing in the country and with the opportunities that we see, that we will stay true to that commitment. The bulk of the investment is in manufacturing capacities and in assets like coolers that we put in the market, as well as warehouses and fleet and trucks. That's where the bulk of the investment is. We're also now innovating in new things like we've created, our bottling partners have created a splash bar, which is a unique combination of a 2-liter bottle that, when placed in a machine, converts it into a fountain. And we now put thousands of those in the market. So these are the kinds of things in which we are making these investments. We've also just last month launched a new package, which is the first in the world, that uses a technology of coating plastic with a material that improves the shelf life and allows us to use much lighter PET or less PET in the package. And that we're calling the Coke mini bottle, has just been launched in Andhra Pradesh. Simplest way to describe consumption of packaged beverages in India, and I'm saying packaged beverages because that includes juices, sparkling drinks or CSDs, water, and all other drinks combined. The market for packaged drinks in India, even today, is very small relative to the rest of the world. On an average, Indians drink maybe one packaged beverage a week, on average, and that is less than half of what you would see in Pakistan, or 1/3 of what you would see in China, and 1/10 of what it is in the average for the rest of the world, let alone what it is in the developed world. So the opportunity for growth is enormous. Even if Indian consumers were to drink 2 packaged beverages in a week, that's doubling the market size. And the market for beverages today is already 30,000 crores. And you can imagine how big the market can be if you just increase the number of drinks that people have, and that includes all kinds of beverages. Well, we've actually added a 6th P to that. There's profit, there's planet, portfolio, there's people, partners, and the 6th P is productivity. So we continue to focus on the 5 Ps plus the 6th P of productivity. And in fact, in the last 2 years, we have announced a global productivity plan of generating $3 billion of productivity through cost savings and more efficient use of our marketing. So we are on track with that also. And a lot of productivity initiatives are things that you may not even notice, but simple things like lightweighting our packaging, reducing the PET weight in a package improves the environmental footprint of the package, takes out cost, and generates productivity. We've already put out over 1,000 of them. Now, along with that, we've done additional innovations. The solar coolers are for locations where there's absolutely no electricity. But what we found was there's many locations where you get electricity, but it comes only 6 hours a day or 8 hours a day. So our technical team, along with our equipment partners, have developed what are called eutectic coolers. And eutectic coolers are simply coolers that contain a pad of material that keeps it cold even if the power goes off. So once the cooler runs for a few hours, if the power goes off, it can stay cold for another 4 to 8 hours, and that's how that's another innovation that we brought in. So between solar coolers, eutectic coolers, and energy efficient regular coolers, we're able to provide a suite of options to our retailers, and we're pretty proud of those innovations.